missed. Did you already see the Unrecord trailer? Yes, I've already seen the Unrecord trailer. It was very cool, and now there's also a horror game that got announced. It all looks very nice. I am also impressed, just like everybody else.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
There's your sub Josh and the prime cheese. What horror game? I don't remember what it's called, but there's another one just like this. Instead of being a shooter, it's a horror game. Is it Paranormal Tales? Maybe that's what it's called. I saw it on Twitter. Reminds me of the old Jurassic Park game with the insane physics. Jurassic Park Trespasser. That's what it was called. Thanks, resub. Tie. This game is realistic, holy. Yeah, I mean, it's a power-up Unreal 5. I already answered that, Moy. I did see that. I thought it was cool.
Where the fuck is Oscar?
There's a video showing it's not fake by generating in random spots and blasting everywhere. Yeah, I saw that. I saw their response to people claiming it was fake footage. Who wants to play a shooter this realistic it just becomes uncomfortable? I've seen that take from a few people, and I actually completely understand where that's coming from. Because this looks like actual footage. And the people you're shooting look like real people. It looks like a fucking snuff film. So I do get it. I don't know if I fully agree with it, but I understand the perspective. Reminds me of Hardcore Henry. A little bit. Didn't people say the same shit 20 years ago? Yeah. And they'll continue to say it as things continue to evolve. But this one, it's not like 20 years ago. 20 years ago, it's like, these graphics are too realistic, and there's like fucking 3 polygons for Lara Croft's tits or whatever. This is indistinguishable from real life for most people. I mean, maybe not this shot in particular, because of things like this kind of giving it away. But on the whole, if you just saw this footage, you'd think you're watching either a movie like Hardcore Henry or real footage. So it is a little different this time around, I'd say. Hey, Andrew, because it's literally photogrammetry, I think. I actually don't know shit about photogrammy. Makes a tier 1 S14, the Prime Walter. How long until the hatred devs make something fucked up with this type of gameplay? That's something that could absolutely happen. Yeah, I've seen the Killer Bean game. It's just not out yet. Thanks to the bits mellowed. I feel like we've watched that before, Mellow. I can't remember though. Ever gonna moist meter Evil Dead Rise? Already did. Media outlets are definitely gonna come after this game saying it makes killers. Well, they come after that for actually every game and everything ever. It's just this one is going to be a little more controversial because it looks so realistic. Thanks a resub, Onion. Happy birthday, Vert. Do you think it should be rated AO? Is that some perspective people are tossing around? Because that was something I was considering as well. Like when I read Train's take in particular, I was like, it's not a bad point. Like I do understand the point he's making. So I was thinking like, would it be something that would be an adults only game? I was like, maybe. I just don't know. Because I feel like you can't shelter people from art. The second you do that, it makes things much worse. And if someone is going to play this game and then translate it to real world violence, that person had a predisposition to that kind of shit anyway and needed more parental guidance. And I wouldn't really put that on the game's shoulders, really. Same way if they made a game that's super realistic and it was all about driving, I wouldn't then expect a kid to go out there and start doing like ramps off a tow truck or anything in the real world. But it is just so realistic that for a kid in particular, it will be indistinguishable from real life to them. So I wonder what kind of effect that would have on their perspective on everything in the world. That I don't know. Why would a kid play an M game? Brother, why even... You already know the answer to that question. You played M games when you were a kid too, I bet. Once you reach like 12 years old, your parents will just get you any game or whatever. Fucking 6-year-olds are the main demographic for Call of Duty these days. That's M. I don't know what the difference is between a movie like Friday the 13th and a realistic looking video game. You're not controlling the movie, is the difference. But, I mean, there's probably arguments you could make for a movie that crosses a line or something as well. I'm sure that could extend there. I haven't really seen that before, but I'm sure you could probably make a compelling argument in that territory. Not Friday the 13th, though. You need something more realistic than that. He's a prime Howard and Matt. I don't think it'll be a big topic until these games get gory. Well, you're just wrong. It's already a big topic now, and the games aren't even existing yet. You're a little off the mark on that timeline. Your Mayan calendar needs some calibration. Wait till we get those realistic AI acting NPCs. Oh my god. Yeah, you remember that story we read about how they're using AI to do like really well-written side characters in big games in order to take the load off the writers? The grunt throwaway work. They're having AI just write the lines. Imagine in a game like this, you have like the bad guys, you know, like pleading with you, giving like really compelling stories. Like, please, oh my god, the gang boss Bill, he made all these promises, and my family just really needed the money. Please spare me. Like really fucking heartstring tugging shit. You just blast them with the Glock, and it just all looks so real. Oh, that'll be a wild combo. Wait till they also know all your data so they can customize their pleas based on your personality. Oh, we're getting so deep. Yeah, so imagine same scenario. You shoot the gun out of the terrorist's hands. He's like, oh god. He tries to beg for mercy. Oh, please. Leader Cliff made all these promises, and then the game's already gone through your entire Twitter page and sees where you lie on a lot of like hot topics. He's like, my wife was. She was considering an abortion, and we couldn't pay for it, and gang boss Cliff came in, and I mean, come on, man, you have to understand, like really fine tuning it to you, the player. Fucking crazy. Thanks to resub Kakami and Alex and Mortician. The resub Psycho. That'd be some Black Mirror shit. Yeah, I wouldn't even... At that point, I'd start getting confused. I'm out here playing... Shit, I don't even... rough, tough McShooty, and all of a sudden, one of the guys I'm about to put down like a rabid animal starts pleading with me and's like really agreeable on things I like. He's like, oh man, I love Courage the Cowardly Dog. Do you like that show? Charles, I know it's you behind the controller. Please, spare me, brother. No, God. I also love chicken Alfredo. Please, Charlie, God. Then I'd start crying. I'd be going through a PTSD episode about to put this man down for the sake of the mission. I just subbed to you, Charlie, please. No, don't do this. Not after Moist Esports just got a huge W with Moki winning. Charlie, no. Don't soil it. Let me live. Thanks to resub Seam. No, I haven't seen that yet, Seam. Imagine if they insert our loved ones into the games. That is top tier shit right there. But they put them in like the worst positions ever. Like the people you're hunting are your loved ones, so you get to the final boss fight and it's your fucking sister or something. grandma comes scooting in on the wheelchair. It's like a really emotional cutscene.